I was born in 1969. Moon landing. Playing dominoes. Conducting Miraculous Mandarin when my kids were born. Yo-yo ma. YOLO. I guess I'm a nice guy. My older brother, he's 3 years older than me, and a professional, not in music, but a wonderful family man and wonderful professional person. I don't like to drive, and I don't like to take long trips in a car. I can tell when my wife is angry. I would have loved to have been a pilot, and to this day, that's on my bucket list. A picture of me conducting the Sao Paulo Symphony Orchestra. You know what? I'm thankful that I am alive, that I made it another day. I don't like to drive, period, but I do have to say that I do enjoy pushing the limits of a nice sports car. It's almost like conducting a great orchestra. It's like driving a Ferrari. I really wanted to be a pilot. When I was a child, all I played as a child was just imagine me flying a plane and through the skies. And even to this day, a few of my video games on my computer are flight simulators. I have to say I'm lucky. My glass is way too full. I've gotten more than I deserve. I do. Actually, when I lived in Nicaragua growing up, we had typing classes. And to this day, I actually do the correct typing. I think I could have been a pretty good assistant secretary back in the days. I do have to say that I've enjoyed watching curling. Maybe it's because I lived in Minnesota, but that fascinates me. But of course, baseball, football, I watch those too. I usually think about what my day is going to be like. If I'm on my way to a rehearsal, I'm thinking about the repertoire. I'm thinking about when I'm meeting with the soloist. I'm also thinking about what I'm going to have for lunch. If I had the chance to go back, I would have been closer to my siblings. Now, in my middle age, I'm very close to my family. But I guess as teenagers, you don't care much about your older or your younger siblings. But I wish I would have been closer to them back then. They would be surprised that I actually go to bed very early. Whenever I don't conduct, by 9 o'clock, I'm usually in bed. But then again, by 5:30, I'm up. So I don't live kind of the life of the musician who has late nights. So whenever I conduct a concert, that's way past my bedtime. Hard work. When I meet with students, I always say, if you find another way, can you let me know? But as of now, the one thing that all great musicians, all great artists, all great anything have in common is that they work really hard. In our case, practice, practice, practice. But I'm always out for something new. There must be some internet new thing that I might not be aware of that might avoid that. But as of now, I don't know any other way. It's always the music. What has driven our art form is always the music and the love and the passion for what this communicates to all of us. And as long as music continues to represent the present and tell us a little bit of the time capsule that we're in, it's going to be meaningful for the future. And as long as we can communicate that, we're in great shape.